You wake up feeling like a wet piece of cardboard. Your alarm is a personal attack. You chug coffee but it does nothing, just jitters and a fast heartbeat. It is frustrating, really frustrating. But here is the good news, you are not actually broken. Your energy levels are way easier to fix than you think. No expensive supplements, no weird biohacks, just a few specific foods that act like a cheat code for your brain. Imagine waking up and actually feeling awake. Not just awake but focused. Like your brain finally upgraded from a dial-up modem to high-speed fiber. Most people think energy is about caffeine. They are wrong. Caffeine is just a loan you take from your future self with high interest. We are going to stop the loans. We are going to build a permanent power plant inside you. Ready to stop the zombie walk? Let's dive into the fuel. You know that 3 p.m. wall, the one that hits like a freight train. Suddenly, your emails look like ancient hieroglyphics. You can't focus. Your brain is basically a potato. You try another espresso. Big mistake. Now you are vibrating, but you still can't remember where you put your keys. It is a cycle of misery. You eat a candy bar for a quick hit. You feel like a god for 10 minutes. Then you plummet. You are back in the basement of exhaustion. It feels like your battery only charges to 10%. You wonder why everyone else seems to have a secret energy pill. You have tried the energy drinks. You have tried the naps. Nothing sticks. You are just tired of being tired. It is exhausting just thinking about it. But the problem isn't your willpower, it is your fuel source. Your body is screaming for something better. Here is the secret. Scientists call this the glycemic index. In plain English, it is a map of how fast sugar hits your blood. Think of it like a flood. Simple sugars are a flash flood. They rush in. You feel a massive spike. Then your insulin panics and dumps everything out. That is the crash. The Stickman tries eating a giant donut. He flies into space. Then he crashes through the floor into the magma. It is a disaster. You do not want a flood. You want a steady stream. Complex carbohydrates are the slow-release version. They provide a gentle trickle of energy that lasts for hours. No spikes, no plunges, just a smooth ride. When you swap the sugar for steady fuel, the brain fog clears. You stop fighting your own biology. You start working with it. But is food enough to fix the deep fatigue? Wait a second, you probably think the answer is just more caffeine, right? More espresso, more tea, more energy shots. Stop, just stop. That is like trying to fix a car with no gas by pressing the pedal harder. You are just burning out the engine. It is actually much easier than that. You do not need a stronger stimulant, you need a better battery. The relief comes when you realize that energy is not something you drink. It is something you build. Most of us are just running on fumes and hope. We treat our bodies like old iPhones with a degraded battery. But your body is a self-healing machine. It just needs the right raw materials to rebuild. Once you stop the caffeine loop, your natural energy returns. It feels like taking off a weighted vest you didn't know you were wearing. But how do we actually build that battery? Let's go deeper. Meet your mitochondria. These are the tiny power plants inside your cells. They take food and turn it into ATP. That is the actual currency of energy. If your mitochondria are sluggish, you are sluggish. It is like having a power plant run by lazy sloths. The Stickman cells look like old, flickering light bulbs. Everything is dim. To fix this, you need micronutrients. Specifically, things like magnesium and omega-3 fatty acids. These act like high-grade oil for your cellular machinery. They clear out the rust. They make the energy production efficient again. Suddenly, those flickering bulbs turn into stadium floodlights. You are not just awake, you are optimized. Your brain processes information faster. Your mood stabilizes. You stop feeling like a ghost in your own life. You are finally generating power from the inside out. But what does this look like in the real world? Watch the Stickman, Monday morning. He starts with a double espresso and a glazed donut. He is vibrating. He is typing 1,000 words a minute. He feels invincible. Then boom, the crash hits. He is face down on the keyboard. A tiny fly lands on him. He cannot even move. It is a tragedy. Now let's try the upgrade. Tuesday morning. He swaps the donut for blueberries and almonds. No vibration, no fake high. Just a steady humming level of focus. He breezes through his tasks. He still has energy for the gym. He even remembers his wife's birthday. He is a productivity machine. The difference is not magic, it is just biochemistry. He stopped borrowing energy and started producing it. He went from a flickering candle to a laser beam. This is the transformation you can actually achieve. But how do you start without feeling overwhelmed? Here is the revelation. You are not a lazy person. You are not failing at adulthood. You have just been using the wrong operating system. For years, you thought fatigue was a permanent part of your personality. You accepted the brain fog as your normal state. It is not. When you fix your fuel, your identity shifts. You stop being the person who needs a nap at noon. You become the high-energy person, the one who actually finishes the to-do list, the one who has patience with their kids, the one who feels sharp in meetings. It is a total mindset shift. You realize that your potential was always there. It was just buried under a pile of sugar crashes and caffeine jitters. You are now the architect of your own vitality. You hold the switch to your own power. Now let's get into the exact shopping list to make this happen. First, grab blueberries. They are brain fuel. Their antioxidants protect your mitochondria from rust. Stickman eats one and his brain glows blue. Second, almonds. These provide steady magnesium. It prevents the crash and keeps your nerves calm. Stickman holds an almond like a tiny power cell. Third, spinach. It is loaded with nitrates that help your blood carry more oxygen. More oxygen means more energy. Stickman turns into a green powerhouse. Finally, walnuts or salmon. These give you omega-3s. Think of this as lubricant for your brain cells. It makes everything slide smoother. Stickman's brain now operates like a well-oiled machine. Here is your plan. Pick 2 of these. Add them to your breakfast tomorrow. Do not overcomplicate it. Just swap one processed snack for one of these power foods. Your body will notice the difference immediately. Your brain will thank you. But what is the next step to total mastery? You have the tools now. You know that energy is a choice, not a lottery. Small changes lead to massive wins. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to be slightly better than you were yesterday. If you found this helpful, you are officially part of the Stickman Health Club. We make the science simple and the habits sustainable. No torture, just logic and a bit of humor. In our next video, we are tackling the other half of the energy puzzle. We are talking about sleep. How to wake up feeling like a superhero even if you only got 6 hours. You do not want to miss that. So hit the subscribe button and join the community of high-energy humans. Stop the zombie walk. Start the power walk. We will see you in the next one. Now go grab some blueberries and reclaim your brain. You have got this.